but also helping you have this international Malaysian experience, and it's going to be great fun at Penang.
and leg should be slightly bent. Don't sit too far away from the pedals or the steering wheel. Always make sure your visor is closed, as this will protect your eyes. Wearing a scarf while driving is forbidden.
Sekarang aku nak segalanya. Aku balik orang dengan cakap. Pada ujung hari, aku cukup kuliah. Orang yang tak bersetuju akan berbahaya. Saya, korang boleh pergi.
저기요! 저기요! 금방 타잖아요!